Yes, sir. Welcome to Next Happen Joint Sports Talk TV.
Right.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This
Sir.
is the Nick and Rise Up Show. We back, baby.
What's
SEC
going on, bro?
matchup. Let's do it.
Hey, man. Big weekend.
Big
Big day
weekend.
tomorrow.
Yes, sir. All the talking goes out the window.
All talk goes out the window, baby.
What the fans say, what both fan bases say, don't matter tomorrow.
It's
We
put
have a
up or
lot of
shut up.
good points. Sometimes we thought we know it all,
Yeah.
but tomorrow we're gonna see it all on the field. Tom Reed, what's going on? And that's how I go over these key points. Me and Roger go to the key points. We're gonna have somebody. We're gonna have a Georgia fan. My guy Tom Reed. He's gonna step in. And we're gonna have a good football conversation. B jamming, Travis, all y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Sean D, Bobby Sprinkle, William Bryan. Thank all y'all for tuning in. But we ain't gonna hold you up any longer. We finna get into these keys of the game. My guy rise up and knocked off. But we finna get into these keys of the game for the offense. Offense keys of the game. Let's see it rise up. Pop back in before we get going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in tomorrow, boy. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I've been waiting to get this chance to do this again. Against the Georgia Bulldogs, ever since we lost in the national title.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we're finna get our get back. Tom Reed said send the link. I'm finna send it to you right now, Tom Reed. I'm finna send it to you now. I check your email though. I send it to your email. Check your email first. And if it's not in your email, I'll send it to you through text. But man, let's get into these keys for the offense. You can agree, disagree, and you can add on to it. But my first key for the offense is establish the run game with Miro and get Jam, Roydell, and Hayes involved. Got to establish this run game. Jace McClellan has been ruled out.
Right.
For me, it's okay. Very confident in Roydell, Miller, and got dang on Hayes.
That's right. We it sucks, and I hate it for my man Jace. Being that he is a senior, and this is gonna be his last hurrah with the SEC championship. So I was hating that he can't get into play, but I'm with you. I'm confident in the backs that we have. Or Roydell is a hard runner. We know Jam Miller, that man, I call him a bowling ball. He just knocking over pins as he go, and then we get Justice in there, man, and get him going. But we have to establish that run. We can't be one dimensional.
Yes, exactly. Hey, Tyree, when I get finished with this segment, that's when I'm putting it in the chat, okay? I'm putting it in the chat for you. Eric D, what's going on? So my number 2 point for Georgia, for Alabama against Georgia. Attack the edges. UGA has struggled at containing the edges this year. Look for it.
That's right.
This one thing I noticed in several games. The Auburn game, the Missouri, they did it a little bit,
game.
but I noticed it's been a trend, attack the edges because they're a little weak on the edges. So we need to find a way to get to the edges. Miro, however we do it, we need to find a way to get to it.
I'm with you on that, man. Like I said, anything that we can exploit, we're gonna have to exploit. And I'm with you. I've been kind of watching. I went back and kind of started watching some games with Georgia this year since once we found out that we were going to the when we clinched the spot in the SEC championship. I pretty much knew it was gonna be Georgia that we're gonna be facing. So I kind of started watching some games, just kind of looking up and seeing here and there, what they're looking like matchups basically, and the edges they have been kind of struggling on the edge a little bit. So, and I'm pretty sure that Alabama's coaching staff has noticed that, man. They're watching film, so I'm confident that they're gonna have them guys ready and some plays to attack the edge. I'm pretty sure Reese is gonna call up some stuff, man.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know what the heck going on with this freaking connection. But I'm gonna go for number 3. Be physical at the point of attack. UGA has a D line that is stout, and we must block well against UGA D line. Listen,
Mm-hmm. Okay, seems like my man Nick having some issues over there with connection, but what he was saying with the D line, as far as our O line, um, we started out bad over the year. O line was probably our weakest link of the whole team. And I think we can all agree on that. But over the last 5, 6 games, we have stepped up. The O line has been doing their job. Caden Proctor, that left side, Caden was having some issues over there, but he seemed, have seemed to got it together. You know, uh, Award winner against Auburn. So and I'm pretty sure they're gonna put some chip blocking over there to help him out against. Cause I mean, this is Georgia we're talking about. We're not talking about some small fish, small fry, some little cupcake type of school. This is Georgia, and they have a serious D line. So our O line is gonna have to step up and handle business. Give Miro time in the pocket to make the passes that he need to make, and not only that, but open up running lanes for the running back. We were just talking about, getting the run game going, so we won't be one dimensional. So the O line is going to have to open up, some holes, run block. So I think we will have help on that left side, even though Proctor has been taking care of business as of late. He has grown up, and I think this is going to be his toughest test so far that he's faced and we've faced. And so I for one, think that those guys, once again, the coaching staff has put together a plan to remedy um, that left side. Any struggles, anything that we may have, I wasn't sure what Nick Saban's number 4 point would be, but I'm gonna step up and say, for me, number 4. You back with me? Can you hear me, Junior? You're still kind of lagging there, brother. But I'm gonna keep it going. Number 4 for me. And if Junior had a different point here, once he get going, he'll bring it. You back with me, Nick?
yeah.
Nick? Okay, cool. So I'll just kind of
I don't know if it's my end, but it sound
go
kind of
ahead.
choppy.
Okay, I don't know if it's your end or not. That's the chat. Chad, am I choppy in the chat? Is it me? And I'm on my phone, so I can't really see the chat, so I don't know what they're saying.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Can y'all? Hey,
Chad, if you guys can, I can't see the chats because I'm on my phone tonight. I'm not on my laptop, so I don't see the chat, so I can't see if you guys can hear me. But it looked like I'm about to say Miro. My bad. Nick Jr. went out on my side. I think that's on his end. I'm not 100% sure. You guys, let me know. But I'm gonna keep going. As I was saying, my number 4 point would be for me. Last week against the Auburn game, Miro wasn't taking the runs himself, right? He wasn't. It was plenty of times he had to take off and run, and he elected not to. Trying to make the pass, and I know he wants to be a pocket passer and all, but this week I need him to take what the defense is giving him. Junior, back? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What about me?
I sound good?
Yeah, you sound
Yeah,
good
I
to
hear me
me.
in the chat.
All right. You sound good to me. Can you? How do I sound to you?
I can't. You sound choppy to me,
All
but
right,
for
hold
some
on.
reason I think it's on the end. I think,
I'm
but
I'm
all right,
I'm
I'm gonna pick up. Well, I don't know where he left off at, but I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So where I left off is basically Alabama offensive line has to block the defensive line very well. I think he went over there too. But okay, my number 4 is look for short passes and quick slants. Long drives will win this game. If we have long drives, hit short passes and all, I think that'll be key for us to win this game. I'm sorry about this night, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my connection on my end, but I don't know. I'm sorry though. But that's it. Short passes, quick slants, long drives, and I think this will be key to attacking Georgia's defense. For the number 5 is take care of the ball. We can't self-inflict ourselves with turnovers. Listen, we gotta be good with protecting the ball. Self. Can you hear me?
I hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you still sound like a kind of like a robot.
Keep going.
So basically we can't self-inflict we can't have self-inflicted penalties. And one thing, set up the link in this. And one thing I would one thing I'm gonna say to look out for. Georgia's defensive line, they do a lot of shifting, like last minute shifting before the ball snap. And our offensive line has to be careful not to flinch because that type of shifting that Georgia does on the defensive line.
Okay, guys. I think it may be Nick's end because my connection on my side shows to be great. And he keeps going out. Um, Junior, you up? Can you hear me now, Junior?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I think it was your other connection because you sound good to me. In the chat, say I'm straight. So,
I don't
but
know. Cause it started doing me like the last night as well, man. This done crazy, bro.
okay. But let's keep rolling. You was on that. You was on the shifting on the Georgia D.
Yeah, so we gotta be careful for that, because the way they shift the last minute on their defense line, they can really, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't disciplined, you'll flinch, you'll jump
Right.
because you
Right.
thinking they finna jump at you, and they just shifted left or right. So they have to be very aware and not let that hurt them. That could hurt them like go back and we don't against Georgia. Against Georgia, we can't let that happen. We can't let that happen.
Right. Discipline, focus. Have to be focused. Have to be disciplined on this, man. I agree with you 100%.
So, okay. I know my mind boggling now, boy. My mind get boggled. But okay. My last overall thought, Tom Reed, I got you. My last overall thought on this game plan is with quarterback runs, short control passes, that to spread out UGA defense, and that should be just fine good enough to be able to create momentum in this game and put pressure on Georgia's defense.
Okay. I was saying when your phone had went out, especially with Milroe, I was saying that he needed to take what is given to him. I'm talking about the Auburn game where there was several times he could have ran, but he opted not to run. Instead, trying to find the man to pass. A couple times when he ran and then, came back behind the scrimmage line after he had crossed it. Take whatever they give you, man. If it's not there, take it, man. If you can get some positive yards, if you can get positive 4-5 yards, take them 5 yards, man, and we move on to the next down. So
exactly. Positive yards. And we gotta try to shoot for no negative yards. No negative yards, man. We gotta shoot for that. But hold on. What's going on?
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing? Hey, pretty good. Hey, I just want to let y'all. I just want to let y'all know that Georgia, with all them receivers, is probably going to overwhelm the Bama DBs.
Okay. Now you got two of you guys receivers. Well, you got Brock Bowers and. I heard him, but then he kind of went out. I don't know if he's still with us.
No, I'm here.
Okay. So, with you guys receiving core, Tom, what's your thought on McConkey and Bowers not being 100%? So with Bowers, I know he's not a receiver; he's a tight end, but him not being 100%, and then you got Ladd that's Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm not even talking about the tight end. I'm not even talking about the tight ends. I'm talking about the receivers. I mean, Georgia can run double tight ends.
Right. You're kind of breaking up on me a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of break it up a little bit, Tom Reed.
Oh, sorry, guys. No, I apologize.
No, you cool.
I don't know here, but anyway.
Are you on your phone? Go ahead.
No, I'm on the computer. But I'm telling you right now, Georgia is going to score a bunch on Bama. Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm glad you covered it, Tom. That's good to hear. I mean, listen, I want to take listen. I give Georgia credit where where it's due. Listen, Georgia #1 team. They're undefeated 2 years running, and they are.
I'm sorry, Nick.
They are the kings of the mountain. They're the kings of the hill right now. They're sitting on top of the mountain. But I'm with Alabama this year. We got a defense that Georgia hasn't faced. So we got me personally, I don't want to fanboy, and I don't want to sound like I'm too fanish on Alabama. I know Georgia gonna create some challenges for our secondary. I know Carson Beck is a hell of a quarterback, man.
Mhm.
He don't really make too many mistakes. He seemed to be smooth under pressure, but I think this game is going to be probably the most pressure he has faced thus far. And we got some this our secondary this year is way different than it has been the past 4 or 5 years under Pete Golden. I don't know. All I'm gonna say is tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Rise up, rise up. I think Georgia is gonna overwhelm Bama's DBs. Georgia is gonna overwhelm Bama's DB.
Okay,
And see,
now you go ahead.
and
Nick.
this and this how I feel
They,
about
they
our
can't
defensive
stop
back.
them. They're gonna be healthy.
And this is how I feel about our defensive backs. Me, this is how I feel. I feel like we have a strong defensive back, a secondary. Kool-Aid, Caleb Downs, Malachi Moore on. I feel like we have a good a core that can slow them down. And I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like y'all have faced a secondary like ours this year? I don't take nothing away from y'all receiving core from tight ends to wide receiver. They're talented. They're talented. Like I said before, the key for me, the key for me is against y'all is basically eliminating the yards after catch. That's my key. Eliminating the yards after catch.
You got the floor, Tom.
You hear Tom?
That's a good key, but I don't think Bama has enough DBs to slow them down.
You do know we got the same amount of DBs on the field that you got.
Oh, we have enough.
Yeah. How you gonna stop Bowers and McConkey?
Tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
And see,
we'll see that all unfold.
How you gonna do that?
Have you seen our DB? I mean, have you really sit down? I know you watch Bama games, but have you really sit down and study the whole defense, the secondary, the scheme? Because you got to realize, and when I tell all the Alabama people that we're not going to see the same Georgia that we saw in certain games this year, but you guys are not going to see the same Alabama that you have saw in certain games this year. Well, you know, whether it's a good game or bad game on Bama's side, we're going to play them for Georgia.
Come on now, guys.
Tom, come on, man.
DBs to cover all them guys.
Brother, we got just as many DBs.
Come on now.
We have just as many DBs as you have receivers.
No,
you're not gonna
cover Bowers. You're gonna have to double team Bowers.
And see, listen,
let me say this.
I give double team Bowers and McConkey.
Here's the thing. I give Bowers all the credit as far as him being a hellified.
And now Georgia has a gunslinger.
Okay,
he's got a gunslinger now.
Listen. Hold on.
And we have two edge rushers that the type of edge rushers that Georgia hasn't seen this year.
Right.
I feel like our guys can puzzle Carson Beck a little bit. Give him some looks at his that he hasn't seen all year. Will they do it? I don't know, but that's what I feel. I feel like Braswell and Turner will be able to get to him, and the way our defensive lineman playing, I feel like that's another testimony to just them boys. Be Tim Keenan, them boys. Our defense been getting after it this year. We seen the offense like y'all this year. We played the offense this season with
nobody has put pressure on Carson Beck this year.
Yet. That's yet. I mean, that's the thing. You can't say like, okay, nobody's ever going to put pressure on Carson Beck, or nobody's ever going to stop Bowers. They haven't been stopped yet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, this Mike Tyson got dropped. Muhammad Ali got dropped. You know, Ray Boom Boom Mancini got dropped. At some point, you're gonna meet your match. You're gonna find somebody who matches up well with you.
Can I make a prediction?
Sure, you can.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Prediction. Dallas is gonna get burnt on a wheel route.
I doubt it. I don't even think Dallas will be left in that opportunity to get burnt by a wheel route. I don't even think Kevin Steele's scheme is not going to leave him to get burnt by a wheel route.
Okay. What else you got? What else prediction?
If Dallas Turner ends up having to cover a wheel route, I would be very surprised in Kevin Steele.
Yeah, all right. Second prediction is Lad McConkey is taking it to the house probably twice. Those are facts. They're coming out and fighting.
Listen, Lad McConkey is good, but against ours, I'm really not concerned. I'm not saying he ain't gonna get off. He's very much well that he can get off, but it's not a bit. He is not a big concern in my book.
Tom, you said those are facts. You know, facts are not happening. You know, it's not a fact after it happens, right?
Yeah, facts are going to happen.
Facts happen. Facts is not a fact until after it happens.
Hey,
right?
This is not going to be pretty. We Bama fans think this is going to be close. This isn't going to be pretty.
Tom, I'm surprised at you, man. I thought you were gonna come in here with some real facts. You come in here on some Georgia. I understand.
Oh, come on.
It's good to be a Georgia fan, man. Don't get me wrong, but bro, you listen. I don't care what none of y'all. I don't care what none of y'all Georgia fans say. Y'all was not hoping to face Alabama. Y'all was not hoping to face Alabama.
Your DB backfield cannot cover four guys at once. They cannot cover four guys at one time.
Secondaries are not meant to.
No,
that's why you have
quality guys
because they're not gonna cover. So what? Is that again, Tom?
No. Brock, Delp, Rah, Milton coming out of the backfield. You guys cannot cover four of these guys at one time.
So they running four. So you telling me Georgia gonna run four?
And the Bama D line cannot put pressure on Carson Beck in enough time.
You sure about this? You 100% sure what you're saying to me? Oh, to us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, this is my take. When a person is 100% sure on something, I can't tell them nothing. So what I'm gonna say don't really matter, right? Because we got defensive back and we got wide receivers and we have D linemen and linebackers and right. I mean, we mean you guys in the SEC championship. It's not like we coming in on some fluke. We here because we deserve to be here. We lost one game. We lost to Texas. The second game of the year.
So
right?
Bama DBs can cover 5 good receivers at one time. I don't see it.
Okay. I like I said, tomorrow 4:00 is Eastern time is kickoff time. That's all I can say because you have your mind made up. I'm gonna put it out there to you. This is me, right? I'm an Alabama fan, true through.
Yeah,
it's in my blood, right?
I'm pretty sure about this.
And I'm a person that say that I believe that Alabama's gonna come out and they can stun Georgia and win. We all know that Georgia is the favorite. Alabama is the 6-point underdog at the present moment, right? So I believe that Alabama can come out and stun Georgia. But I'm not gonna come here and tell you that Alabama is definitely gonna kill Georgia. This is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I done said that too many times, and other things that happen, right? So, but what I am telling you is that I have faith in our defense,
Now,
our coordinator. I have faith in our
you
back.
know what? You know what? Y'all are hoping. Y'all are hoping and coping right now.
Hoping and coping.
I think I'm gonna tell you right now.
But
I'm gonna
but
tell
the
you
thing
right
is,
now.
we can say the same thing about
Georgia
you.
has
We can
too
say the
much
same thing about
firepower right
Georgia
now on
fans.
offense.
Y'all doing the same thing.
If Georgia has so much firepower, why are they
Yeah,
blowing people
LSU
out?
did
Like,
too. LSU did too.
Everybody's
right.
healthy now.
But why is Georgia blowing everybody out? If they have so much firepower, because y'all done had all these guys this whole season, it ain't like you just acquired some people 2 weeks ago. Why haven't they been blowing people out? Why are they winning by 7 points?
We sat 5 starters against our rival. You guys struggled against your rival.
It don't matter.
We're talking about other guys too. We're talking about other guys too.
Right. I mean, listen, who we struggled against and all that don't really make a difference. You guys only won by 7 points.
The last time we struggled in the Iron Bowl,
struggled against waiting on a Hail Mary
and
to beat
We
Auburn.
giving up the
It
most
don't matter.
sacks, and we end up not giving up a sack to the team that was getting the most sacks all year.
Put it this way, Tom, and this is a true fact. The last 2 years ago, we struggled with the same team you're talking about, Auburn, right? We didn't top the game to like the last minute of the fourth quarter. We went to 4 overtime with them, right? And then we met y'all in the SEC championship when we beat y'all. So what's the difference between then and now? We struggled with them then. We struggled with them this year. What's the difference?
Let's talk about third down completion.
No, we ain't talking about third down. We talking about us struggling 2 years ago and us struggling this year against the same team, but we beat you guys in the SEC championship after we struggled against those guys. Listen, we struggled.
Who's the best team in third downs?
Oh my!
Who has the best offense in third downs?
Hey, Georgia does against the highest ranked defense and below highest ranked defense is 39 that y'all play and below it. Y'all do. Y'all have that against all those opponents.
Right. He answered your question.
We have it on offense and defense on third down.
Yes.
We have it on offense and defense on third down.
Yes, that's true.
That's where the game is won.
Right.
That's true. But them guys was won against other opponents. When you listen, we ain't saying what Georgia can't do. We ain't saying what they ain't gonna do. We just saying while we feel like we match up so well against y'all. Listen, y'all play straight up football just like we play straight up football. That's why every time we play Georgia, the outcome is not the way y'all want it to. But one time. Listen, y'all gonna play us straight up, and that favors in our hands. That favors in what Nick Saban does. Listen, we had Pete Golden that beat y'all more times than y'all won. We got Kevin Steele now. This dude been around college football forever. He's gonna scheme well against this dynamic Georgia Mighty Bulldog offense that the world has never seen before. Actually, we've seen it before because we faced a dynamic offense, the number 1 offense in the country that had 2 top 10 Biletnikoff dudes on the list. One of them is a Biletnikoff finalist, probably gonna win the Biletnikoff.
Nick, you do know that Georgia is just gonna run up and down the field on y'all, right?
I don't believe
you know
Georgia's
gonna run up and down the field on y'all, right?
I thought we were talking football, bro. I didn't come on here to do this type of stuff, man. I ain't that fanboy person, Tom. I'm a true Like I told you, I'm a true Alabama fan, and I speak the truth on anybody's team, and I give your team all the props and the glory, you know, that they deserve. That a lot of people won't give them. I give it to them. I give them the accolades. Listen, I tell people all the time, Kirby Smart is a great coach.
I love you.
He's a great coach. You know, people
Awesome.
mad at Kirby about, you know, like Kirby don't give Nick Saban his just due. Kirby don't have to give Nick Saban his just. He ain't gonna. I have never heard Kirby say anything bad about Nick Saban. When you talk about Nick Saban, he give him the utmost respect, right? But Kirby is building his own legacy. He can't keep talking about Nick Saban every time he come on. You know, he got his own thing going on. So I give Kirby his props. He is the man. He is building a hellified thing over there in Georgia, man. I mean, you guys are 2 years in a row national champions and on the road to possibly winning another. You heard me say possibly. I didn't say that Alabama gonna come in there and kill you guys. I said you possibly are on the road to winning another one. But you have to face.
Okay, all right. I want to hear this. How is Bama gonna cover 7 different receivers?
Why are y'all gonna have 7 different receivers
Different
running
receivers on the
routes?
field at the same time. You ain't gonna have 7 receivers on the field at the same time, bro. Nick, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you have
2 tight
it.
ends and
I'm
3
gonna let you have it.
receivers. 2
I gotta
tight
go.
ends and 3 receivers. 2 tight ends and 3 receivers.
Tom, we really doing this, Tom? Are we really doing this, Tom?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, hey,
And
I'm gonna
like
tell
I'm
you right
saying,
now.
I'm telling you, I'm not
Nick,
saying.
Nick, I love you to
am
death.
not.
Nick,
I
I
am
love
not
you to death.
saying
But
that
Georgia's
y'all
gonna
ain't
run
do
up and down
whatever
the
you
field
say
on
y'all
y'all.
want to do. I'm just saying how we match up with y'all. And just like y'all feel some type of way about it, we feel some type of way about it too. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't faced no secondary like ours. Y'all, and you can't say y'all have. The closest thing y'all, I don't even know. The closest thing was Aubrey. And they almost beat y'all. That y'all won by 7 points, and they don't have no type of offensive firepower. Yes, we struggle with Auburn too. I said before we played
Nick,
Auburn,
listen.
Auburn has a good defense.
Nick,
What's up?
you're not listening. You're not listening, Nick.
I've been listening the whole time.
All right. Well, you haven't faced a NFL-ready quarterback.
Jaden
You haven't
Daniels is an
listened to
NFL-ready quarterback.
Georgia's got an NFL-ready quarterback.
Jaden Daniels is an NFL-ready
He's a
quarterback.
gunslinger.
Jaden Daniels
Carson
is a
Beck is a
and a runner.
gunslinger.
He's a better overall quarterback than Carson Beck. Carson Beck is very good. I agree. Carson Beck is very
Jaden
good.
Daniels is a college quarterback.
No,
Carson
if
Beck
you look
is
at
an
the
NFL
NFL, the way
quarterback.
NFL plays football now, that is
Jaden
the kind of
Daniels
quarterback
ain't
that
shit.
NFL wants.
They've lost 3 games.
Yes, because they have a
LSU's
terrible
lost 3
defense.
games.
It wasn't because of offense. It's because of a terrible defense. None of those games was because of their offense. Even when they lost against Florida State, Jaden Daniels had freaking game-winning numbers.
No.
Yes.
Come on,
His
Nick.
numbers were dang near better than Travis, whatever the
Jaden
guy
Daniels,
quarterback
they've
for
been
Florida
padding
is.
his stats. Nick, they've been
That was
padding
how was
his
he
stats.
padding stats when? No, bro, no.
Well, he may have thrown a bunch on y'all, but he wouldn't do that against Georgia.
I believe he would.
Now, Georgia has better DBs.
Better DBs than who? Who? Better DBs than who?
Better DBs than Bama.
No. Doubt it. Dog.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I looked at all that defense. I can't even remember the numbers, but I looked at the numbers today, as far as the defensive ratings that they have, and Malachi Moore was the lowest number, and our other two was higher than y'all other two. I can't even remember.
Nick, you my buddy.
I know. That's why I'm
Nick,
surprised
you my
that we're
buddy.
doing this right now.
We talk. Nick. You know damn well Georgia has better DBs than anybody else in the country.
Nah, I doubt it. Anybody else in Bama, listen, y'all talk about ain't nobody y'all see nobody ain't throwing the Kool-Aid side.
And we have a gunslinger.
Okay. A lot of people in college football, Joe Milton was a gunslinger, but it didn't amount to nothing, bro.
Hey, he wasn't a true gunslinger. Carson Beck is a true gunslinger.
And Carson Beck hasn't seen a rush duo like Alabama is going to bring after him.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, Nick.
Come on, Tom.
Yeah. Man, yeah, all right. You're going to cover 5, 6 receivers at a time?
If that's what the job has to be done, bro, that's what's going to be happening. But listen, all 5 or 6 ain't going to be running free.
I mean,
you act like all 5 or 6 wide receivers or whoever. I don't even know why that many wide receivers are running downfield anyway, by your logic. But everybody is not going to be wide to freak open.
Why did Rise Up run away?
Because he thought
why did Rise Up run away?
He thought we was gonna have a better conversation than this. He thought we was really just gonna talk football.
Oh, so well, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I think Georgia is a better team. They're more well-rounded. They're a more complete team.
Georgia is very good. They're ranked #1 for a reason. I believe this is what I really feel. Georgia is the most complete team that we have faced. I will say that. But every matchup doesn't favor y'all, and every matchup doesn't favor us. That's why I feel like this game is gonna be good. That's why I feel like, you know, y'all, you saying about all these wide receivers. Yes, somebody gonna get theirs. I know Brock Bowers gonna get his because he's that type of player. But the thing
how is the Bama DBs gonna match up to 5? How is Bama's DBs gonna line up against 5 good guys?
Hey man, I ain't finna keep saying the same thing, man. We ain't finna keep repeating the same thing, bro. Missouri ran through your D. Yes. Y'all talking about, I don't know. I ain't finna keep doing this, Tom.
Okay, I apologize.
No, you good, but I thought we was gonna have a better conversation than this, bro.
All right, well, I'm sorry. Okay, what conversation do you want to have?
I just didn't know who was gonna come out and say all the stuff we saying now. I thought we was just gonna converse about the game, bro. I really did, bro. I ain't know we were finna come on here and debate like this.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick.
No, you good, bro. You good.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Oh boy, tough.
I'm just saying, I don't think Bama's DBs are going to be able to cover Georgia's receivers.
And I don't think Georgia wide receivers are just that talented where they can't be covered. I think they're good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're just that dang elite where they can't be covered. I haven't seen NFL receivers that had a goddamn receiver core like that where they just can't be covered.
When you have 7 of them, that'll just come out of everywhere.
What y'all run a Hail Marys every play or something? Y'all run a Hail Marys every play? If y'all got 7 receivers down, what are y'all running a Hail Mary play or something?
Hey, Nick, I apologize if that I spoke too much. Yeah, I didn't mean for Rise Up to go away. I didn't mean that.
Hey, y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit that like button, baby. Hit the like button, baby. But Tom, I'm gonna finish this show up. By myself tonight.
Go
man.
Dogs, sick 'em.
I'll give you a holler, man. Roll Tide, man. All right, guys. Let me get back to the defensive keys to stop for Georgia to win, man. Rise up if you in the back, man. You can come back on, baby. First key for the defense is get pressure on Carson Beck. He is a very good passer and has been effective this year. Listen, if we can't get to Carson Beck will pick us apart. I'm not going to lie. I have confidence that we have the defensive line, the edge rushers, and the linebackers to put pressure on Carson Beck. I ain't going to lie. The dude is good. If you give him time, yes, he is a gunslinger. He does his thing. But we haven't seen Carson Beck yet. Can our defense put something in the back end to confuse Carson Beck's focus and sight? Can we disguise something, make him see something different, make him see something that he hasn't been seeing? I don't know if we do it. I don't know if we can, but these are some of the things that we're going to have to do. Because if not, if you don't get to Carson Beck, he is going to pick you apart. Yes, but I think we have the edge rushers to do what we need to do. I think so. And defensive line. Okay, my number 2 point for the key, my number 2 key for the defense is get off the field on third down. If we can win third down, if we can win the third downs, it's in our favor. Listen, Georgia is good on third downs on both sides of the ball. So the thing for them is let's try to get Georgia behind the chains in this game. If we continue to let them get positive yards, even with the run game, if they continue to run, and for Georgia running 3 yards at a time, 2 yards at a time, that's good. They want to be in a manageable third down situation. If they're in a manageable third down situation, yes, Georgia can move the chains. They're good at moving the chains. So for us, it's going to be key to keep them behind the chains on 2nd and 12s, like good second, like, no, I'm saying? Third and goddamn obvious passing situations, because that will work in our favor if we can get off the field on third downs, keep them in obvious pass situations, and don't let them have manageable third downs where they could be unpredictable, run the pass, and do short passes to whoever. Number 3, contain Brock Bowers. Bowers will make plays, but we must limit those yards after catch. Brock Bowers is that guy. He's that dude. He's one of the best that we've seen in a minute. But the thing is control him. I don't think Brock Bowers could be stopped, but listen, he can be controlled. How do we control that? Is stop him from yards after catch. So many yards after catch. We can't let him get yards after catch. And that's the same with the other receivers. yards after catch. They are very good at yards after catch. I think they average like 10-point yards or something, yards after catch. You know what I'm saying? So for Alabama, we have to try our best to limit Brock Bowers and stop him from so many yards after catch, because that's where he is dangerous at, with yards after catch. I have no score prediction, but UGA wins by 10. All right, number 4. Stuff the run game. Bama must stop Milton and Edwards, and the UGA O-line will be the best they have faced. Listen. Our linebackers have to get down here quick on Milton and Edwards. Milton has come back healthy. Milton is running like a man out of control right now. That dude is a different dude. He does things that a lot of running backs don't do. He's very shifty. He can really hit the hole. So it's going to be key for Lawson, Jahai Campbell, whoever playing linebacker, to come downhill on him. Our defensive line going to have to bring it with their offensive line, because this is going to be one of the best offensive lines that we have faced. Do I believe in Tim Keenan, Jaheim Onis, Justin Avoidby to be able to do that? Yes, I think they can. But hey, let's see how games end up. Number 5, force turnovers. If we can force 2 or more turnovers, I'll be happy. That's going to be a hard test to ask, but this is going to be one of the keys to the game for both teams. Who can win the turnover battle? Who can force the whatever team to make a mistake? For Alabama, we're going to have to force Georgia to make – salute, Coach Dude, salute. We're going to have to force Georgia to make mistakes. Georgia normally doesn't come out and beat themselves. So we're going to have to impose our will and put Georgia in uncomfortable situations in the offense, and hopefully they shoot themselves in the foot. Number 6, overall, be physical, tackle well, force negative plays, and get off the field. Other words, just be straight up physical. This game means a lot for Alabama. Hopefully this game, if we can win it, hopefully this means playoff indications for us. The way the playoff committee is looking right now, I really don't know. It's very iffy. Honestly, right now at this point, really don't even care about the playoffs. Just beat Georgia. So we got to be well. We got to tackle well. We have to tackle well. We can't be slipping on defense. We can't get caught sleeping on defense. Gap control is going to be key to this. We can't let those running backs run loose. We can't let them do what they have been doing. Arian Smith will be a factor on Saturday's game. You heard it here first. Okay. That's good. But other words, we are going to have to play the game that we haven't played this year. Overall, our team been getting better. Both teams have gotten better from the start of the season to now. So therefore, this is going to be the Clash of the Titans. Like I always say, this is going to be probably the most watched game tomorrow, probably all this weekend out of NFL and everything. This game is probably going to have second the most viewers to the national championship. And after that, matter of fact, depends on who plays in the national championship. This game could possibly have more views than the national championship, depending on the matchup in the national championship. But overall, Alabama, we gotta come out swinging, man. We gotta come out swinging. Do our thing, whatever. We can't play tomorrow. We can't come out slow. We can't end slow. We gotta play all 60 minutes of the game. When we go into the locker room, whatever the game looks like, we got to come back out ready to ball. We got to come back out ready to ball. Listen, this game is not over until the clock hits 0-0-0 in the fourth quarter. This game is not done until we hit 0-0 in the fourth quarter. My X factor for Alabama offense, somebody that we've been seeing more and more of. I like Kendrick Law. I think he's due for a big game or a big play. I feel like he can make a big play tomorrow on offense or special teams. Look for Kendrick Law to make something big happen. We've been seeing more and more of him. I feel like Malik Benson is somebody that can come out and score a touchdown tomorrow. Since I can't even say that because this is Georgia fans talking and not Kirby talking. More of the fans say stop Burton or stop Bond. Okay, that's why it's called football team, because it's a team sport. You have other players that can step up, and I think we have other players that can step up. Just like I hear Georgia fans say how they took Luther Burton out the game, had him to 3 catches and 58 yards and 1 touchdown. But the dude Theo Weiss, whatever his name, had 5 catches for 90 yards. So in order for him to have 5 catches for 90 yards, even though those are big pass plays or he was really gassing y'all after yards after catch. So therefore, it's not just one person that you think you can take out the game and the game is won. It's a team sport. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Alabama gonna come out here and beat the brakes off of Georgia. And I'm definitely not gonna say Georgia gonna come out here and beat the brakes off of Alabama. The only thing I'm saying is we match up well with each other. We match up well with each other. That's why this is such a hard-fought game every time, because these matchups match up well. And I know if we win, us Bama fans gonna come online and say, I told you so. Listen, we don't know. We guessing. Same thing with Georgia fans. Listen, if Georgia come out and win, they're gonna come out and say, I told you so. That's a lie. You're guessing. You just hoping for the best for your team, and you gonna route with it. I get it. But ain't no way in the world nobody can say from either fan base that we just gonna beat the brakes off you. Beat the brakes off you. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We match up well with each other. Yes, I like our DBs against Georgia wide receivers, just like Georgia likes their wide receivers against our DBs. Listen, the reason why I'm so confident in this offense, we have faced 4 of the top offenses, 4 of the top 20 offenses this year. 4 of the top 20 offenses this year. LSU being number 1. The time we played Ole Miss, I think that was ranked number 3 in the nation, maybe, and number 1 in the SEC, I think, at the time. And what I'm saying is they still top 20 now. That's what I feel. I feel like our defense is battle tested for this moment. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're going to come out here and beat the brakes off y'all. I'm not saying we're going to win the game. If you've been watching my content, you see I haven't given a score prediction, and I didn't say who's going to win the game. I just say, obviously, I'm a Bama fan, so I'm going for Bama. Because this is a game I truly, really don't know. The big factor to me, the big key to me is what team can run the ball the best. What team can run the ball the best? This is one of my things. Yes, exactly, Jeff Stapleton. Whoever really run the ball will have a good day. Yes, exactly, Coach Dude. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Jeff Stapleton, I agree. Both teams are best of equal. From the coaching staff, we're equal. From a recruiting standpoint, we're equal. Players on the field, we equal. Everything is equal. Y'all know that. I know we just want to come on here and talk junk, but let's be real, bro. Let's be real. I'm a Bama fan. Y'all watch my stuff. I keep it real as possible. I try to keep it unbiased as possible. Like I say, I'm not saying we come out here and beat the brakes off them. I'm not saying we win the game tomorrow, but I like my chances just like Georgia fans like their chances. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My big thing is whoever run the ball. Can we work the perimeter on Georgia where they've been weak at? Georgia defensive line is good. They say, what they say, we haven't faced the defense like Georgia. Okay. But listen, we have faced the number 10 defense, and I think y'all number 9. And what I'm saying is, I know y'all do things better than A&M. Y'all secondary is better than A&M's. But I don't feel like y'all defensive line is better than A&M. That's my point. I don't feel like Georgia defensive line is better than A&M. And guess what? A&M was able to get sacks on us. They was able to get pressure on us. With Caden Proctor being beat up at this point in time. Our offensive line was not looking good at the time. Y'all said Jalen Miro can't make the throws, can't do this. Jalen Miro got held for negative rushing yards. Y'all say stop the run. Y'all say stop the run. Jalen Miro had negative rushing yards. He threw for 320-some passing yards in that game. Was Texas A&M did not give up the big play that game. And so Jalen Miro's making the proper throws that he needed to do to win the game. We're gonna cuss Jalen out. We're gonna cuss everybody out a few times more. That's just how the game go. Yes, if we don't get pressure on Carson Beck, we're gonna have a long day. We're gonna have a long day. But I feel like we got a team that can get pressure on Carson Beck. But my man Coach Dude said he'll be live tomorrow. So if y'all want to go watch some entertainment live, go watch Coach Dude. He gonna cuss the whole game. Coach Dude Sports TV. Kangaroo Black is on live right now, I want to say. About to watch this Oregon game in Washington. I'm about to get out here and go in the house and watch some football myself. I thank y'all for tuning in. May the best team win. Good luck, Georgia. Good luck, Alabama. I told y'all, Georgia fan, I'm a man of my word. If we lose this game tomorrow, I will come on with a Georgia shirt. Y'all know I ain't no sore loser. I am what it is. I can take my emotions out of it. I'm a Belt fan. Every loss hurts us. But the reason why I'm telling you I'm going to wear a Georgia shirt if we lose, because I feel good in my Alabama team. If I didn't feel good, I wouldn't even said that. But I feel good about my guys. But if we just so happen to lose tomorrow, expect me to come on with a Georgia shirt and give y'all props and talk about the football game emotionally. Because that's just how I do football. I like to talk football. I don't try to fanboy shit. I like to talk football. You have to change your profile pic for a week if we lose. Yeah, I ain't doing it. No, I say I'll wear a shirt and get it over with. I'll wear a shirt and get it over with. But hey, it is what it is. I'm a man on word. If we lose, I come on with a Georgia shirt. But shoot, hey, we're gonna do our thing. They're gonna do their thing. All the talking that us fans do don't mean a goddamn thing when the game is played tomorrow at 4:00. When the game is played tomorrow, don't nothing matters what we say. It all matters what happens between the hash marks. Who wins the one-on-one battles? Who out-physicals each other? Who can force mistakes on the other team? Who can force turnovers? Who run the balls well? That's what it's all going to boil to. Who can make the play on special team to separate the team? Who can make the big play in the game that can separate their team from the other team? That's what it's all going to come down to. But y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Roll Tide. See y'all tomorrow after the game, and I'm out, baby. So, oh yeah, don't forget, Bam Down Show tomorrow. We got another pick'em show for the SEC Championship. Bam Down Sports tomorrow at 10 Eastern Time and 9 Central. 10 Eastern Time, 9 Central, right? Yes, 10 Eastern Time, 9 Central. Bam Down Sports. Tune in tomorrow. Please do. Salute, Roll Tide, and I'm out, baby.